Okay, let's go. Open up the meeting, Acushnet Housing Authority, November 3rd at 11:05 a.m. Let's see, call, order, roll call.
Mike Isabel.
Review and vote on minutes of the regular meeting held on September 15, 21.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as printed.
Second
All in
motion.
favor? Aye. Okay,
Aye.
it passes. Bills and communications.
Sorry about getting the wrong year, but you all have the new 2021.
No communications, right to the warrant?
With that.
No other communications, we're moving right to the warrant.
Yep, right to the warrant.
Make a motion to approve the warrant.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes. That brings us to the director's report.
The first item I have on the agenda is police. There's been a few things that's come to our attention. One was Representative Christopher Hendricks. He reached out to us, and there's what they call opera money available in the state budget and local budget. So we worked together and came up with some things we could do around here. And we're lucky that he went to bat for us, and we're going to get from the local side $75,000. So I'm not even sure when we're going to get it, but it's going to be within the year. So right now we're working with our CAP representative to say what are the biggest needs that we can use this $75,000 for. We haven't come up with anything because we're just putting things in order to see what's more important. I know probably one thing we will do is the fire panel in our office is not up to date, but we had just put all new fire panels in all the other buildings. So if we replace that, which I think we got a quote of $14,000, everything will be up to date and it's going to work better because it'll be able to talk to the other ones a lot better than this one does. So that being said, after the $14,000, we'll have $60-some thousand to spend on other things around the housing authority. We also applied for a local cultural council grant, which every year, every town in Massachusetts has a local cultural council, and they give different grants for anything that's in the arts category, whether it's history, art, science, all kinds of different things you can apply for. So I applied for a $2,000 grant. I'm not sure if we'll get it, or they might even give us a portion of it. And we applied for a grant for the residents to work with Jackie, right?
Jackie.
To work with Jackie, and what we came up with is we're gonna hire the girl that's been doing chair exercise, and she's gonna do a bunch of different art programs with our residents, whether it's painting, just crafting anything, chair exercise, aerobics. She even teaches dance. She's done elderly dance classes. So we're gonna put all this together in one program, also doing hikes on the property over there. People wanna go for walks, picking up different leaves and coming back and doing art. And at the end, if we do get the grant, at the end of this program, they're gonna invite families into the community center to have an art show of all the different things that they've created along the way. So we're hoping to get that. We probably will find out in the next month or so if we did get any money towards doing a program like that. So those are the two grants that we have out there right now. The state also has the ARPA money. So we're fighting right now, DHCD, Mass Narrow, to get $10,400 per unit with the ARPA money that's available statewide. So I think it would be about $450 million coming to housing authorities. With that being said, we can update a lot. It doesn't have to go per unit. Some people are going to use it to replace the infrastructure with gas pipes. That's come up in the past. Some people, roofs, whatever we may need. If in anything extra, we can look at remodeling inside of each apartment. So right now, the state passed this, the representatives passed it, and it's going to the Senate. So I did send our senator a letter asking if he could support us on behalf of the $10,400 per unit to go ahead and do that. I think I sent him the letter yesterday or the day before. So hopefully that will pass. If not, they may give some money, it might not be $10,400, but hopefully we'll get something from
Yeah.
Walgreens around here. And that's on top of, that $10,400 is actually on top of the money that we're already getting every year for projects.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice, it would be nice to upgrade a lot of things in here.
You think one of the things can be updated is the cabinets and the kitchen?
I don't know because it's not up to us. We do have that
okay.
RCAP representative that comes and has
okay.
to basically go by the more important things. So if there's
okay.
something more important than cabinets, I don't know, and the problem with our cabinets are built-in cabinets.
Oh, okay.
And you really, if we, like, they're all in great shape. So to replace them wouldn't be feasible because they don't make them like they used to. So these cabinets are gonna last for a long time. So the only other thing that Mike and I came to, you know, maybe we can get them painted, put all new doors.
Yeah.
Put new countertops and maybe a new sink, faucet. But like I said, that doesn't, like our cat will come out, they'll do the assessment and they'll say whether that's something that we need to spend the money on or there's something more important that needs to be.
Yeah, of course.
So that's that. For the grants, my next item on the agenda is a board vote to approve the first payment on the vital sign project. As you can see, they're almost done and they're just applying for the first payment. So it was approved by the architect, it was approved by Department of Housing. They're in the process of wiring us the money to go ahead and write out the check. So I just asked the board to give a board vote to go ahead and pay the first disbursement of $163,020.95.
I'd just like to defer to Mike on the work being done, everything so far so good.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Like I said, if I see something that I don't like or I think's wrong, they fix it right away, but they've been pretty responsive to everything that we requested. And I think it's still pretty good. I mean, it stayed on through that last storm, so I guess it's pretty good.
They've completed enough of their first payment, obviously.
But they're almost done. I mean, all they have, basically, the biggest project now is to do the doors. They have to finish some siding on this building and that building, but I think all the two-story buildings are done with the gutters on, the gutter screens and everything, so, and they're putting the shutters on now, so, yeah, they're to be almost complete.
They're hoping to be done within 3 weeks.
Yeah, it depends now, they're waiting, there was an issue with.
It looks very good.
Yeah, they're
Waiting for the doors.
I'll make a motion to approve the first payment for the final siding project.
Second motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that passes.
So our next item on the agenda, actually, the board vote to change and for any change orders for the vinyl siding project. So we were supposed to have a meeting this morning to see if there was anything that needed to be changed. Right now, I don't have anything. I just put it on the agenda in case something came up today. So right now, there is no more change orders yet, so. There's nothing on that. So my next item on the agenda is Mike being out of the office. So Mike's gonna be out for, we don't even know, for up to 3 months, probably not, but we're gonna just kind of look at it as it could be 3 months. So I've been reaching out to other housing authorities, trying to see if any of the housing authorities have part-time maintenance men that might want to put in some hours. We did get approved to hire like a per diem maintenance man. We put out an ad, we've had nobody reach out to us. So we do have a few people that we're talking to see if they're interested. Basically, all we need is somebody to be here for emergencies and maybe coming twice a week to see.
You're not surprised.
So we have been reaching out to other agencies to see if we can just get somebody to do this. Hopefully we do. Worst case scenario is, you know, we can handle things, a lot of things here, but we'll just have to, like, if it's a plumbing problem, we'll have to hire a plumber. If it's an electrical problem, we'll have to call an electrician. But I'm hoping before that happens, we can actually find somebody. My biggest concern, and I don't know where this is gonna fall, is if he doesn't have surgery until December or snow. I mean, we can do a lot, but to do this whole place, I definitely couldn't handle that myself, so.
And the town run down have a chance to help us in
Well,
the
the town
snow?
does come through and does one pass through the roadway, but I mean.
Yeah,
my-
that's it, but
Yeah,
not
that's
the
it. So-
sidewalks, nothing like
Exactly.
that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to work on something.
I think if you get jammed up, you should probably reach out to Dan at DPW for snow.
Yeah.
And also, if there's an issue that something needs to be repaired, even if you are going to hire out, we may want to see if you can get the building inspector just to come over from town hall and take a look at it for
Yeah.
you before making a decision on whether it needs to be done in emergency or not. And if you can't get him, you know, you can call me as well to take a look at it, you know.
All right, thank you. And the other thing too is, my last resort was to reach out to a temp agency to get somebody in the maintenance field, so, you know, we can definitely visit that. We're just waiting for a date, but that's something we've probably been working on for 3 months.
About 15 minutes ago, the insurance just approved it, so I was waiting for the doctor now, so.
Okay, so
Okay,
we'll
good.
have a date, so.
Good.
All right, in our updated construction report, we're still waiting for the electrician to come back and finish the checklist that the engineer wrote out. There were some things that need to be corrected. We're waiting to hear from him. As far as the vinyl siding, everything's going as planned. They should be done hopefully in 3 weeks. And I think that's all we have for construction right now. And our apartment status is a little, it's a little
Crazy.
crazy. So technically, as of today, we have 3 empty apartments. One of the apartments, we've taken offline, it's a handicapped unit. We had asked for some extra money through, thank you. We had asked for some extra money through our CIP to go ahead and change that bathtub to a walk-in shower. So, RCAT's working on getting the funding. We're hoping that will be done in 3 to 4 months, but, besides that, also needs a new floor. So the funding is gonna pay for this work. We do have a resident here that needs a handicap unit, so once it is empty, we do have somebody already going in there. So 2 of the other units, we're working on getting them turned over so we can go ahead and rent them out. And then we have 2 other units right now that people moved upstairs to downstairs. So because it's so hard to get a moving company right now, it's like a 2-week process, so we have to wait the 2 weeks, so they have to, you know, they can't get movers. So within 2 weeks, they're gonna be moved from upstairs to downstairs, and that's gonna give us 2 more apartments open. The sheriff's program has been more than generous, helping us. They've been here every day. They're doing a lot of cleaning in the apartments, painting, a lot of the stuff to get us through this, because I think this is like the most apartments we've ever had open at one time. But we are working to just turn them over and get people right in. So the applications went out yesterday. So within 10 days, we'll have everybody who should be renting these apartments out.
And they still did the same with the Boston to the side, it's to,
Yes, it's CHAMP, it's a program, so
Yeah.
we just tell them what apartments are open, and they give us a list of people. We send out all the applications, they have 10 days to get the applications back, and it goes in order of whoever's on that list gets the first shot of the
That's good.
apartments. Yep. And that's all I have for the director's report.
Is all the turnovers, at one time going to give us any income problems?
No, we, for our CI, for our capital improvement plan, put in, I think it was $9,000 for, our turnovers. So we're lucky enough that it's not coming out of our own, like usually it comes out of our own budget. But that money is being paid to turn over the apartments through our CIP plan, so we're not losing any money turning over the apartments.
Very good.
So, and we should, I think the last one he had literally finished in 18 days. So we literally only lost 1 month. So we're probably just losing 1 month's rent, so. And that's it.
Got a motion on the director's report.
Motion to accept the director's report?
second motion?
Okay, that brings us to the maintenance report.
I think Lynn said it all, the apartments have been overwhelming right now. We've been getting them ready pretty quick. We did 1, 2, the 3rd one should be done this week. Just normal maintenance and, you know, working with the siding crew here, whatever they need, keeping them going, you know, not doing their work, but, you know, cooperating with them and making sure that then they can get everywhere and get everything. But otherwise, that's been pretty good. No,
I just
stuff.
wanna give Mike, like, a big thank you to Mike, because there are a lot of things that has happened that, like, I would not have noticed, like, the siding, and one building was off, and Mike has picked everything up right away, I mean, to the point where they literally took the whole half of the building down and redid it to match the other side. The doors came in, Mike did notice that the thresholds were not what we have, they were a cheaper version, and something that would crack with people moving furniture in and out. He spoke to the guys about it, they took all the thresholds out, we gave him all the thresholds to what he suggested. So I really appreciate him being here, because there's a lot of things that would have just gone unnoticed, because I'm not as construction
Yeah, of
savvy as
course.
him. So I really do thank him for that, because the place really does look nice.
Very good.
Motion to accept the maintenance report.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Okay, let's see, every tenants, no tenants.
So, with all the construction and the payments that are going to be issued out, I think if it's okay with the board, maybe we can meet November 17th, 2 weeks from today, at 11 o'clock. 2 weeks from today at 11 o'clock. So November 17th at 11.
Well, if there's nothing else, we'll adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second, anybody?
Second.
Thank you.